Hello everyone, how are you all? Welcome back into Photoshop tutorial. My name is Adnan Chaudhary. Today we are going to create some retouch and apply some blendings. So let's start our work. We are going to use this image. So first of all, what we will do is we will create a new copy of this. Let me just close this thing. We'll separate this girl from the background. So let's do it. I am going to use quick selection tool. Okay, so now what we will do is we'll simply just click on this layer mask thumbnail and it will create, or we can say it will separate from the background. So what we'll do next is we'll go to apply layer mask, we'll go to select and mask. It will call up a refine edge menu. Okay, so in the next step, let me just zoom in. Okay, so this is the setting which we are going to use, and now simply just hit OK, and now you can see that there are a little diffusion here. You can see that the hair are not visible yet, so we'll select this layer mask thumbnail and we'll select this for white color as our foreground color and press B from our keyboard and we will visible this. Let me just cancel the distortion. Okay, so there we go. We have selected our selection, and now what we will do is we will simply press Ctrl and click on this layer mask thumbnail, go to select, modify, expand, and expand by 40 pixels and hit OK. Okay, so what it will do is it will just it will increase the selection out of its border and to 40 pixels, which we have given in the modify menu. So what we will do next is we'll go to select the background layer. We will create a copy of this. Go to edit, fill. Instead of 50% gray, we will use content aware, and the color adaptation checked. Hit OK. Press Ctrl D. Just hide the top layer, and there we have, very nicely done. You can see that it is done very effectively. I really like this thing. Now keep this situation in mind. We'll just hide this up and we'll check. You can see that there are little blurry things, so what we'll do is we'll go to patch tool and simply change and replace the area. Let's see now. So we have done this step very nicely. We'll delete this layer as we don't need that. So okay, on the next step, what we will do is we'll go to filter. First of all, we'll go to this background layer copy and convert this to smart object. Go to filter and camera raw filter. Okay, so what we will do is we'll change it to HSL grayscale, and then we'll go to luminance and check the settings. Very nicely done. So the settings are, you can see these settings. And hit OK. Okay, the settings are applied. Now we'll go to this background copy, or you can say that girl layer, and we'll select this one. And first of all, we will create a copy in case if we have any mistakes, so we could get back this layer. And now simple work, select this layer, click on this layer mask thumbnail, drag it to delete. It will ask about do you want to apply this on layer or not, so we will apply this. Now what we will do is we'll get a copy again. Actually, why I'm creating copies too much, because I really don't want to lose my original layer, so that's why sometimes I can't apply a smart filter, so sorry, smart object, because there are some steps which can not be applied on smart objects. After it can be done after rasterization, so it's my method, so I hope it will not be confusing. So we'll create this. Actually, we should change this girl name, layer name, so you could get better understanding about that. So girl. So now create a copy, turn this off, and now go to filter, camera raw filter. Same thing, go to HSL gray settings, and very interesting. And now remember these settings. Let me just show you. And the last one, so hit OK, and we have very nice colors. The next step is, you can see that the background is not too much greeny as the land. So what we'll do is we'll rasterize this simply and create a copy of this, and then go to gradient. Just turn off these layers, and now what we'll do is we'll apply layer mask thumbnail and selecting your foreground as black color, and let's drag this up. Okay, so very nice. Simply we'll just turn on this, and now just delete this and apply. Very nice. Now go to filter again, and camera raw filter. Go to camera raw filter, now hit OK. Very nice, but you can see that the background color is a little too much hard. So what we'll do is we'll go back to camera raw filter again, and go to HSL gray settings, and turn it like a little bit grassy, so it's 24%, minus 24, it's a green, so hit OK. Okay, so now it is like normal. So turn the girl layer on. We will increase some intensity of this white color. Go to filter, camera raw filter, check out the highlights and increase this. And settings you can remember easily, so hit OK. Very nice. We'll use a flower. The flower I'm going to use is this one, so you can, if you download, I'll give you a link of this to download. On top. Now same thing, apply layer mask thumbnail and go to gradients, select the foreground as your black color, and simply just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit, just to check whether it is going to do right or not. Okay, so this is nicely done. Now we will need to match some colors, so go to filter, camera raw filter. But before you apply this, you just need to check the colors, the flower color and the background color, or I mean to say grass color. You can see that it is like a little like a yellowish color, yellowish green, and it is like a pure green, so we need to change this to pure green. So same thing, there is nothing big difference. Go to HSL gray settings and make it like a little more let me just check. I think we got this, so hit OK. You can see that it is just a little bit more, we can say, harder than the background. So go back to filter, camera raw filter. We will blend until it matches our background. Well, we don't need to apply this. Just undo the current camera filter effect, because this one, I think it is matching very nicely. Okay, so we will need to apply vibrance. So apply adjustment layer and make it right clip mask of this layer, and okay, so it's matched now really nicely. Just a little work. Go to filter and blur gallery, go to tilt shift and just pick this circle and right, just want to blur its roots. And it's a 15%, so hit OK. So what's the next step? The next step is need to create some background lights, or we can say rays. So how we can do that? We'll create a layer right on top of this. Let me just test this. If it works, we will do this. So select the color which we want to use. I'm going to use this color. Make it we can just change this to screen as well. So for the time being, we don't want to use this thing, and just apply screen. So this is nice. I really like this thing. So create a new layer right under this color layer which we have just applied. And what we'll do next is, for creating this layer right under this layer, we'll just press Ctrl and click on new layer. We'll create it under new layer. So just change this color to white and press we'll change it to black and press Alt plus backspace to fill it with foreground color, and go to filter, render lens flare, and use this light source 113% and 105 mm prime, and hit OK. Then you just take it on the top, go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, so it is nice. So it's 72.6 and hit OK. Now we going back, we are going to drag this back on its previous position. What we'll do next? So normal to screen, and then you can see that nothing has happened. It will be happened before our work. So go to Hue Saturations, make it click on this to adjust effect all layers below. It means that we will flip this on this black lens flare layer. Now turn on the colorize. Now we will select our lens flare layer. Now Pest Control Key, size it down like this, and now we'll change this anchor point to center of the light source, and then we will size it up. Very nice. Let me just pick and drag this right on the top of our layers. Now we will lower down the opacity to about like 50%. I hope it will not be affect this girl's skin. And now what we'll do is we'll do this ways. You can download them. I will give you a link. Let me just take it right on the top and size this up, not too much, just a little bit, and right click and click on flip horizontal, and now change it to screen. Okay, so you can see that these edges are visible, so we'll go to Control L to call up levels and adjust them where they will not be visible too much, so hit OK. Now same thing, go to resaturations, make a layer mask thumbnail, make it clip convert to its you can see that same thing, and now colorize this. Okay, it is pretty much nice. Select this one and we will turn this opacity to 50, or we can say 40. So now we'll do some work on the skin. So select this girl and create a new layer. You will press Ctrl Alt and take your cursor right between these both two layers and click, and now we'll go to Shift Backspace and change it to 50% gray. Hit OK. Now change it to soft light or overlay, which you would like to prefer. So go to Burn tool and exposure should be 57%. Let me just check, is it working or not? Yes, it is working, but expose this to 84%, size it down, and now we'll do our work. Now let me just highlight this by selecting white color and select the dodge tool. But as you can see that it is not selecting very much, so increase the select the burn tool and dark this area. Okay, we need to make it more shiny. Okay, so it is pretty much nicely done. What we need to do next is just apply a little yellow color on this. So we'll press Ctrl Alt, same thing, take your cursor right between these two layers and make it clip mask, and take your brush, select the color. Okay, now we'll go to the top, create a new layer, change its color to light yellow color, press G, select this, and by doing that okay, now the last thing we just need to add is these flowers, and we will create a layer mask thumbnail on it. Press B, selecting your black color as your foreground color, we will erase this, selecting your layer, camera filter, HSL gray settings, check the settings, plus 17 plus 17 and 43, and hit OK. So it's matched now, like just a little bit downside. I can see that the background is blurred but the flower is visible, so blur this with the filter, blur, Gaussian blur, hit OK, maybe more time. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, so now we'll press Ctrl Shift Alt and E, and now convert it to smart object. Then we will go to filter and camera raw filter. Okay, so the settings you can see that, and hit OK. Okay, so we have done our tutorial. I hope you liked this video and found it helpful. We will meet you in next tutorial. Please subscribe to our channel and to be up to date. We will meet you in next video. Take care and keep learning.